Hey, good morning. It's Edna Keep here live with Mindset Monday. And today our topic is Secrets of Conscious Millionaires. And remember, if you need my help to take you to that conscious level, reach out to me at edna@ednakeep.com. I love helping people with this kind of stuff. I just had a really great conversation with a lady a couple of days ago. And you know what? I love these Zoom programs. You know, I can talk to people from Australia, Brazil, it doesn't matter, right? So anyway, how do you become a conscious millionaire? Well, first of all, you got to realize that there's other people out there that are working on the same stuff as you are. And again, getting around like-minded people is a really huge thing, because being around like-minded people and similar paths as you just makes your path that much easier. You know, you've got somebody else to talk to about your issues and you know, ask questions about, what do you mean by conscious? What's conscious? Well, what is a conscious millionaire? Well, you know, what I like to think of is the secrets of these conscious millionaires is it's an internal knowing. You know, one of the things that I've noticed with the ones that I've been around is that they just know that they can create whatever they desire. It's not a maybe I can, maybe I can't. There's a knowing. If it's a desire and they want to go after it, it's a knowing that they absolutely can have whatever they go after. Now, here's the key with this, is because a lot of people, you know, they think they want something. They think they want that good job that pays them $100,000 a year, but they don't want to do any of the work involved doing the job, you know, like showing up and actually doing the work. They think they want a relationship where their husband treats them like a queen, and yet they treat their all their dates like garbage. You know, like so there's a big difference between just thinking and really wanting it, because you don't always get what you want, but you do get what you are. So if you are wanting a job that pays you $100,000 a year or $200,000 a year, whatever it is, then you've got to become the person that's worth it. I think I had this conversation with some of you before, but I've seen many times people post, oh, this CEO makes all this huge millions of dollars. He doesn't deserve that. Why doesn't he share it with some of his minimum wage employees? And the fact is, minimum wage employees are worth minimum wage. They're not, the job does not just start paying them better because they show up every day. I mean, you might get a bit of a raise if you show up every day and do what's expected of you. But basically, you just get your wage for that. If you want more, then you've got to study and become more. I've heard of people going from working at a place to ultimately owning a place. Do you think they did that just by being there and showing up for work every day? Absolutely not. They did that by going above and beyond and making their boss feel like, oh my gosh, maybe I got to promote this guy. Maybe, this person has a work ethic of exactly what's needed around here. Because a lot of people think, well, just because they've been loyal to a company for a number of years, that they should get their paid coffee breaks, their paid lunch, their paid holidays, and they forget about all the work that's involved with keeping that job. They think that employer owes them. Maybe they were wonderful employees like 20 years ago, and now they think that they can just coast. Well, pardon me, but that doesn't work. Some of these union employees and stuff, I get a little irritated at we've got some strikes going on in our area, and I tell you, I do get a little irritated by some of it, because it just seems like there's this whole entitlement. Well, the company makes this much money, I should make this much money. And the fact is, companies have so much expenses that people don't even realize, and don't want to realize, of course, because they just see the money coming in. I see that even with their own rentals. A lot of times people who work for you just see all the money coming in, but they forget to look at all the money going out, so that's a big factor, getting to know that. So principle number 1, they know that they can get what they desire. Number 2, they take action to do it. So the little rant I just went on was all about taking action to be the person that you need to be in order to hit the goals that you have. You don't just wake up one day and say, hey, I'm going to be an engineer or an entrepreneur or a multimillionaire, and you're there. There are action steps that you have to take to actually get there. And that's why it's so important for you to be very, very, very clear on what you even want. Another thing I noticed with conscious millionaires is they're grateful for everything. Like I hear that coming out of their mouths again and again. Oh, I'm just so grateful. My life is just a charm, and I just feel blessed. And, I'm just grateful to have this opportunity. I'm just grateful to have, this beautiful house. Like they're so grateful. That is a really huge thing because, again, the universe conspires to give you what you want and what you appreciate. So not just what you want, but what you appreciate. So some people, say if you're making $15 an hour and you want to make $30 an hour, don't start, thinking that this job that you're getting paid $15 an hour, unless there's people above you that are making 30, then it could happen. But if everybody above you is making, the maximum is 18, then probably the maximum you could make staying at that job is 18. So start looking and being around people who are making the wages that you want to make. Like there's some searching to do on that. And people nowadays with Google, you can Google anybody's salary or any type of salary, whatever kind of job you want to do, or they all have all kinds of reports, like Richard Branson and Warren Buffett and stuff like that. They'll tell you how much money they make. So those, you can check out that kind of stuff. And if that kind of stuff interests you, you'll be able to tell if it's something that it's for you. And like I even tell my kids, my daughter's going to graduate this year, and she's not 100% sure what she wants to do. And although she has just recently written an essay saying why I chose not to go to university, and she talks about her mom and dad being entrepreneurs and the freedom we have and stuff like that, and how she wants to be more along those lines. And she's had a couple jobs already. She's worked at Dairy Queen, she's worked at Michael's, and she's worked at a Smitty's restaurant, and she loved certain things about every one of them. But I think some of the challenges she had is the flexibility. Like you got to be there at a certain time, you got to be there until a certain time, and sometimes even if there's nothing to do. And I remember my first jobs, I absolutely hated being there when I had nothing to do, and it just seemed like I'd rather just go home. Even if I didn't get paid, I'd rather just go home and not get paid. I like to be busy when I'm at a place. And I mean, you can't read a book or anything. You just gotta stand there and look around. So I can totally relate to some of the thoughts that she's thinking. So if you want to expand your life, you've got to expand the way that you think about it. You think about the opportunities. And again, I'll cover off the three. So the three main secrets of conscious millionaire are: they know they can create whatever they desire, they take inspired action towards those goals, and they're grateful for what they have now. And also, you can also be grateful and show gratitude for what you have coming too. And that goes to, they know they can create whatever they desire. So if you're thankful and grateful for it already, then that's just an extra bonus for you. So hopefully that helps you make your Monday an extra great Monday, and we'll talk to you all on Friday. Take care. Say hi, everyone. Nice to see you guys on.